Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. I have a final shipment headed out today to Tactical Hardware. They are in Glen Head, New York. Let's see what we have. I have one of our, well, I was going to say last, but one of our more recent Colonial tea knives. This one, just a very, very classy carry. I know the Colonial tea hasn't really made a huge footprint out there for Medford Knife, but everybody I've spoken to that carries one loves this. S35 tumbled blade, PVD handle and clip, PVD handle and spring, popsicle clip, and P3 backstrap. But it's a medium build, similar to the Infraction, similar to the Midi Marauder, as you can see, obviously. Overall length is a little bit shorter, but you can see it in comparison to some of the other knives that are probably more commonly ordered or carried. But the Colonial tea I have received and seen so many positive comments for. It's a classic gentleman's knife. It can be used for skinning. I mean, it really does have a skinning look to it. It's very easy to manipulate, carry. It's got a nice, wonderful, buttery feel to it. So the Colonial tea, everybody, I dig it. This is a full Midi Marauder. Let me compare this to the Slim. Obviously, the differences are visually in the milled recesses on the Slim Midi as opposed to the full Midi where those are hand grooves. The thickness is obviously the next main difference. The overall length is the same. But the blade on the Midi Marauder is 0.190 and the handles are 0.187. And on the Slim Midi, you can see how thin it is in comparison. The whole knife for the Slim Midi Marauder, the whole knife measures a 1/4 inch thick. The whole knife. So basically, you could lay a Praetorian tie blade over the top of this and they would be the same thickness. This one here is beautiful. Fully sculpted with peaks and valleys, bronze on handle and spring. And the Midi is much more subtle. It's got dark flamed handle, a PVD spring, which is hard to catch on the camera, but I'll try and get it, and a flamed clip. Micro Praetorian tea, one of my personal favorites. I carry the Micro G. S35 tumbled drop point, flamed handle, blue anodized spring, flamed clip. And one of the last carbon fiber infractions to head out from the factory here as we are changing to full titanium. We have changed to full titanium and have decided to not continue carbon fiber on the Infraction or the Colonial or the dress. So if you can get your hands on a carbon fiber, this would be a good time to do that. D2, tumble blade with the hole in the blade. So again, this is headed out to Tactical Hardware. They've been on with Medford Knife and Tool for a couple of years now, and this will close out all of their factory direct shipments. I know their business has changed hands a little bit. I've been chatting with Matt at Tactical Hardware. They're also known as Glen Head Hardware. Website is tacticalhardware.com. Telephone number is 516-676-1886. And again, they're in Glen Head, New York. So give them a holler. I'll post this today. We'll pack it up. So they won't have the knives in hand when you see the video, but they'll be there before you know it. So see what you can get your hands on. Again, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for being supporters of Medford Knife and Tool. We here love what we do, and we love the fact that you're there to help us out. So everybody take care, keep watching, and until the next time, I'm out.